Alrighty guys, back at it. I got some exciting news here. So I got a bunch of parts in. And over here, I've got, some lighted whips. I've got a chase bar. Let's see, right here, this is a mirror. It mounts on a roll cage. But you might be thinking, why did I buy lighted whips? I've got a race car. That's not really gonna help me out. But I bought a new project. So this is kind of the unveiling of the new project. It's not that. That I've had. That's my LMM. I've had that. But behind that, I bought a Prerunner. So this is my first look at this, actually. I haven't looked at it. This is the new rig. I was gone when they delivered it, so this is literally first time looking at it. It's not finished inside. I've got some stuff to do on the interior. Obviously, it's all torn apart, but he sent me with all the interior parts so I can put it all back together. It should have everything to put it back together. So I'm pretty stoked about this. It's a pretty sweet setup. It's got a bed cage, and then in the back here, it's got a 3-link setup. So it's got the 2-link bars here, and up under there, I don't know if you can see it. Up in the middle, it's got like a wishbone style. So that's the back. And then the front, it's got a long travel kit. I don't know what long travel kit it's actually got, but long travel kit, it's got carbon bumps. It's got king bypasses and coils in the front. The back, it's just got carbon bypasses, and then I was told it's a progressive rate rubber bump, so nothing too crazy. For the back, it's got another set of matching bead locks. Rigid lighting up here, and oh yep, these guys are rigid as well. Big old skid plate. So this is the new project. It's gonna be a ripper out at the dunes. But this is the new rig. Now, oh yeah, I got keys. Let's fire her up. This is my first time even seeing this thing, so see how she runs. Let's see. Probably use that key. Oh yeah, no dash or nothing, so oh yeah, she runs good. I have no idea how much fuel's in it because there's no dash. It's got a little dent. It ain't perfect, but it'll be a project. It's pretty sweet though. So I'm pretty stoked about this. Seems to run good, and I'll have more videos of putting it all together and getting everything solid. I'll get it all set up and take it to the dunes and film some of that. I've even he sent it with a sub. It's got the amp for the sub. What do we got here? Looks like I got a radio in here. I don't know, it's got a full interior worth of parts. I don't know what all's with it. It should be all the inside stuff. Here's those 2 bead locks for the back. I guess these need new valve stems. This guy has a different gear ratio. I'll have to look back, and I don't remember what what gear ratio this actually is, but there is a different gear ratio. Oh, and it's got a spare bead lock. So I got a spare bead lock, the two that go on there, and then it's just got some random spare tires on it. So yeah, this is the new rig, and there will be more updates to come, but that's what I got for now. So alright, back a couple days after I got this delivered, working on the Prerunner. I'm gonna get the bed cage all painted and the interior cage all painted. I've got tires unloaded. I'm gonna take and get a spare on that bead lock, and then those two need new valve stems. So we're gonna get the rest of the interior unloaded. I kind of started this. I got quite a bit unloaded out to here, so get the rest of this all unloaded and paint this roll cage inside and paint the bed cage. And then there's some of these bars need painted and stuff, so just a bunch of painting. I'll probably just pick it back up once I get it painted, start on the interior, you know, get it all put together for Silver Lake. So I will pick it up once I'm done. Alright guys, inside the Prerunner, I just got plastic on the doors, windows, front and back. I got these tubes kind of prepped. I took a Scotch-Brite pad to them real fast, and I kind of knocked off the surface rust, so I got them, you know, prepped. I've got the rusty metal Rust-Oleum primer, so we're just gonna hit all of this and then go over it with gloss black. So I'll pick you up in a minute. Alright guys, just got the first coat of primer on. It's the Rust-Oleum rusty metal primer, so it's all, I mean, it looks like rust honestly, but I got it, I think, all the way primed. So I was waiting for this to kind of dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna take and start putting black paint on. The gentleman that I bought this from was nice enough to paint the bars by the windows on the outside before the glass got installed. So those are already painted. I'm gonna paint the rest of it all black. I don't know, that's how I have my Nova too. I just like black cages. So yeah, I'm gonna paint the rest. I was waiting for it to dry. There's still, you can kind of see there's still some wet, but wait for it to kind of dry and paint it black, and then I'll start in on the bed cage. So I will be back. Alright, I just got done painting the bed cage. I got her, or not the bed cage, the roll cage in the cab. She's all nice and black. I'm starting on prepping the bed cage. I took the reservoirs off on both sides. I'm gonna get it all taped up and plasticed off so I can paint it, and then I got some bars under it. I think after that I'll start putting the dash together. I got dash parts and all the interior parts everywhere, so I'm gonna jump to that and then I'll pick it up once I'm done. Alright guys, back out here. I'm working on the Prerunner again. The last update I did, I painted the bed cage, so I got that all painted, and then I put these fire extinguisher mounts on. I don't have fire extinguishers for them yet, but those are on. The whips are kind of in. Gonna get the chase bar mounted, but I've done a lot of work since I updated last. I've been out here working on the interior. I've got the dash pretty well together. I had to, you can see it better on this one, I had to cut out for the roll bar because it's hitting, so I cut out where it hits, and then this one didn't need any trimming, but that one you can see right there, it needed some trimming on it. So I trimmed that up. I'm putting the rearview mirror in right now, and I got a radio in. I mean, the dash is pretty much together. It broke apart putting the pad up top, so I'm gonna kind of zip tie all that stuff together. Right now I am actually working on, I got this RLB switch panel, and then they went ahead and they sent me the fire extinguisher mounts, which these are very nice. I'm very happy with these. And then they're bar clamps, and I mean, this thing, it's sturdy. So, but I'm gonna get the switch panel in. This is the same exact one that I've got in my Nova, and I like it. So them guys have been awesome to me. I've got, you know, all the stuff to put that in. And then they sent me this dome light too, which I'm not, it's super small. Not what I expected, so, but I'll put it in there and we will, we'll see if it's bright or not. I'm a little skeptical on that. So, see what happens there, but I'm gonna start labeling the switches for what I need. I need the whips, the chase light on there. Let's see. We got these pods up here. I've got lights in the front that need to go on it. Right now, the fan is just run off of that. So, we got to get the two fans hooked up to it as well. And then I'm still waiting on my seats. So I'll put the two seats in, and then there's going to be a center console. I'll build it up here, you know, come right up to the dash. So we'll have a center console in there, and then the shifter will go in the center console. The RLB will go in there. All of that good stuff. So, but for now, I am working on wiring. We got Zach's truck here too. This one has been apart all winter, starting to go back together. The rear end isn't in yet. That he's going to go pick up, and then the transmission is still out of it. But we put the motor in, we put some bracing up here, converted to electric fans. So there's all kinds of good stuff going on around here. We got a garage full right now. It's between these two, taking up a bunch of time. But yeah, I am gonna work on wiring, and I will kind of keep this updated and go from there. Oh, and I got bead locks on. The spares are sitting up there in the bed, and bead locks are on. But I'll keep it updated, and we'll go from there. All right, guys. I don't have any more updates on the truck today. That's kind of what I got for that. I'm gonna finish out the video working on the Nova. I actually, it's kind of backwards here, but I did get the traction bar started. I got the front mount on this side on, so that's pretty cool. And the bars kind of started. So yeah, I'm gonna finish up the other side, get the two traction bars done, and then I might start wiring on this tonight. I've got the ECUs mounted behind that panel there, which I'm gonna jump right up here. The ECUs mounted right up under there, so I've got my harness and everything. I can kind of start getting that all laid out where it's gonna be. But yeah, no more updates on the truck tonight. Maybe tomorrow, but yeah, we'll end this video out with what I got for the Nova, the traction bars, and wiring. So we'll go from there. Alright, just got the passenger side shock off. There is, let's see if he's blown. Let's see. So we'll push in on him. And nothing. So, both of those guys, they do nothing. They don't go back out. So, I mean, I was already going to get them, but that's kind of, now I got to. So, I will get new shocks coming. And like I said in the last video, they're going to be adjustable with clickers, so I can adjust dampening and all that. So, now onto the other bracket. I've got to cut the second leaf spring like I did here. I cut that guy out. You know, he was that long, but so that this can hit on the perch. And yeah, so I'm gonna put the other bracket on and pick you up from there. Alright guys, so I am under the Nova right now, and I was looking at it, and this very bottom leaf kind of sticks down. The old brackets that I took off, they were bent. So what I did is I put some washers in there to space it. Hopefully it's alright like that. But, I mean, now it's sitting level and it's not bending this bracket or anything. But we got the same thing is going on over here. So we're gonna try and run it like that and see what happens, I guess, and go from there. Alright, so I just got done installing the traction bars. I don't have them all the way tightened. I'm going to do that in a little bit. But here they are. Got them on both sides there. Now I talked to the guys over at, what do we got? This Smith Racecraft. I talked to them. They said in the back to start on the very bottom hole. And then once I lower it down, get this bar parallel with the ground and then sit in it, get it so that this is touching my perch there, and then go like a quarter turn past on the bar when it's touching. So that's with it on the ground, all the weight on it. And then me sitting in the car. So that'll give us a good baseline to go off of. But yeah, I think that's all I got for this video. I don't think I'm going to start on wiring tonight. It'll be the next video. And yeah, we'll go from there. But yeah, I'm super excited about the Prerunner project. I'm just waiting on parts for that, really. Once I get some parts in, mainly seats. So once I get seats in for that, I'll put them in, and I'll kind of film that, and then we'll go out to the dunes with it, and it should be a blast. But yeah, that's going to be all for this video. We went over the new truck build, and then traction bars on the Nova, finish that up. There's should be a lot of progress coming here shortly on both projects, so I'm super excited about that. But that's all I got for this one. If you like it, like, subscribe, comment.
helps me out and helps me keep making these videos. So we will see you on the next one.